Hi, it's Kelly Francis, and my presentation is going to talk to you a bit about cluttered versus well-organized visualization. Um, what makes it well-organized? What makes it cluttered? If we get started here, our visualization is the eye candy of any kind of application, or hypermedia application, or anything. Things that tend to catch our attention, we tend to put our focus more onto that. If it doesn't catch our attention, we don't tend to want to look at it or read it, or if it's too overwhelming, we will just skip right on by. Components of hypermedia, and there's three. There's typography, screen design, and media. Okay, and all three of these help make up what make us want to look at something versus what makes us not want to look at something. So typography includes elements like the font, the highlighting, the line length. If the font is too crazy or unreadable, then we won't want to read it. If the highlighting, if there's too much, again, that's just going to turn us off and say, no, we don't want to look at this. The line length, is it too long? Is it just so overwhelming that we don't want to look at it because there's just too much? Keeping them clean and organized will help with what your visualization will look like. Your screen design, it's the amount of information presented. Is there just too much on the screen? Grouping of information, does it make sense? Or is it just all smushed together and no one knows what you're talking about? And, the information is grouped and orderly. It's going to make your presentation less overwhelming for the person who is watching. Media, the use different kinds are using your graphics, the animations, the videos, and the audio. Are they all pleasing to the eye? Are they overwhelming the audience? Again, that all ties into whether or not your presentation is going to be cluttered or be visually stimulating. Some examples of cluttered visualizations um, here, like we have this math image here. I don't know that I've ever seen anything like this, but to me, that is just extremely cluttered. Can we look at these concepts separately and not together? I know my fifth graders or sixth graders would definitely not be able to read this. This one is, an astronaut assignment. I don't know how astronauts read that thing. To me, it all looks just like a very cluttered office, and no one wants to be in a cluttered office. Ways to help keep it clean: keep it organized, keep your information together, make sure it's grouped well, and the information that is there all makes sense. Don't overdo it. You know, keep it simple. Simple is usually the best way to go. And so you follow those, and you will have a great um, audience. Will want to, the audience won't be as overwhelmed, and their cognitive load won't be overwhelmed. Thank you.